everyone, it's Kristen Kamato here. How are you doing? Wanted to share with you the card that I made for Craft Roulette episode 325. It is my 174th contribution, so stay tuned to see what special 175 may bring us. Well, I got to use a new to me stamp set. More details on that later, but I got this from my local store at their trash and treasure sale. Super fun. So what would a TV set? Stay tuned, or perhaps it's showtime. A mini stamp press, some various ink colors, as well as this also new to me die set that I got from a crafty friend of her Whatnot sale. This is an older Sizzix set designed by Stephanie, who is with the Stamps of Life. This is the Royal Flip It. Just had to give it a go, right? Well, all these together make up something that I did for Craft Roulette. The parameters that Mr. Wheel gave us with a fabulous guest star, Justine. Love that they did a fabulous job. It was on my birthday, so I could not be there live in the chat, but I did catch the replay. It was Project Flip Fold card. I hear there's been some controversy about what that is, but Stamps of Life products make it quite easy, and I will show you what I mean. Tartan colors. Oh, that's always a fun one. Think of anything with like the plaids that you might see on a kilt, and there you go. I asked my dad, as it's been brought to my attention, there is a little bit of Scottish heritage in our past, like way long ago. Hey, do you know of anybody in the family that has a tartan color? Well, he provided one. I'll show you the pic here. Got somewhat close with that. I don't know the family relation story with it, but, you know, hey, more to come later, I'm sure, with that. So with those colors in mind, that's what I used. Time or clock. You'll see what I used. And add a bow. Ooh, doggy. This is going to be a good one. Okay, so here we go. Basically, here we go. That's what I made. Oh, and flip-its. The fidget spinner of cards. I'll go slower. I remember I did that the last time. Woo, woo. Okay, here we go. So closed. News flash, breaking news. Lots of little TVs. I mean, do you remember when TVs were like this? I kind of do. So that's why I thought that would be fun for that set, because many a people I send cards to also remember when TVs were like that. It's showtime. Wasn't that from a movie? If you remember the movie, let me know, because I can't think of it off the top of my head. But every time that I say it, I always feel like I got to say it. It's showtime. And so that takes care of the time parameter. Tartan colors, I think we've got that down. Woo! And then, you know, flip full card. Flippy, flappy, flippy, flappy. And add a bow. Would you look at that? I had a little baby die from one of my die sets, also from the Stamps of Life, mind you, same as the stamp set. This was the bow folded die set of the month. It had come out, I believe, last year, might be the year before. Well, look, I've used it for the tag many times. In fact, for Craft Roulette card, I made this huge bow. It is A2 in size on a 5x7 card in the past. And look, I used the little present die because it fits so perfectly right inside the TVs, and it's the package with a bow on top. To make the bow stand out a little bit better, I have this little blending brush from Stampin' Up! That you can pick up the ink for and just kind of color lightly on top. While the cardstock is Kiwi by the Stamps of Life, I did use for the light green, also Kiwi, by Tailored Expressions, because it worked for now. This one was stamped in Kiwi a couple times, but then one layer of dill pickle, boop, right on top, just to give it that little oomph that I needed. midnight blue cardstock by the Stamps of Life, white paper, ink blended with some lumberjack plaid, red. Now the blues, this one I did stamp in Night of Navy. However, with my little stamper, the smaller ink cubes do work better in the Navy by Gina K is what I use then for the TVs. The back side of this fun flip it is happy birthday to view instead of to you, because you're viewing the program on TV. I know, funny punny. I love it. So whoop, 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 quick shot of the back. Put my stamp on there. Because it was blue, I wanted the pattern on there, and I thought I'd just put one on the back side here just to make it a little even. That way it'll stand up nice as well for display. Whoever may get this card, I can tell you it won't be a young person that doesn't remember TVs this way. So, no, this card will not be going to be motto in the future. So, whoop, 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 whoop. If you have any questions, do let me know. Especially about what is Craft Roulette. Well, here is some info if you think you are ready to submit for Craft Roulette. Now remember, as a member, you have that extended time frame up until Thursday evening to submit a card. Non-members, of course, have the first 48 hours to submit, but all that information is available on craftroulette.live, and of course, feel free to ask me. I'd be happy to help in any way that I can. Let's do a parameter check real quick, shall we? Flip fold card, check. Tartan colors, check. Time or clock? Time, right there. Ha 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 ha. Check. And add a bow. All the bows on the presents, check. Say it with me. Check, 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 check. Okay. I thank you for coming by today and checking out the card that I made for Craft Roulette episode 325. I hope you get a chance to check out Craft Roulette if you haven't already, because I know so many of you also play along. If you have any questions about the products that I use, or even just want to say hi, do let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you on the next one.